This is the Arcane Dice Podcast.
Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Ender Mountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Halaster Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
The new Legend of Zelda game for Nintendo Switch.
What? Nobody has the Switch anymore.
I do.
What?
There's a new Zelda game coming out called Tears of the Kingdom.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to take a month off of work.
Well, yeah.
That's how long it took me to beat the first game.
Can't you just bring it with you to work and just be all like,
I'm
pause,
pooping.
do some work, pause.
You can take a month off of work to play Zelda.
No, this was the beginning of COVID, so I wasn't actually working. So
Oh yeah, yes,
It
yes,
was-
that's right.
You're one of
it was
those-
amazing.
You weren't
in
an
4
essential personnel.
weeks. I was unemployed, so no. But in 4 weeks, I logged 164 hours on this game.
Jesus.
It was awesome.
Why is your Switch so small?
Because I
Because it's
have it
just a
connected
controller.
to the TV and it's just a controller thing.
Oh,
Bloop, bloop.
Boop, boop.
bloop, bloop.
Yeah,
Because,
that's not the whole thing. Right?
Playing Dredge on just like the handheld, I think there's just like too much going on in the tiny screen and it gives me
Yeah,
headache. So
I found the same
the
thing.
big TV
Zelda.
is the way to go.
Yeah, but it's
I've
nice
heard
to
a
be
lot
able
of
to
good
take it
things about
portable.
Dredge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about Dredge.
Oh, absolutely amazing. It
What
is
is Dredge?
spooky as shit. It's my spooky
Dredge.
game I was literally talking about last week.
DREDGE. Yep. It's a spooky fishing game.
Spooky fishing game.
Honestly, it's like the tone and the vibe is all very muted. Muted might not be the right word. It's so well done. It's not like
Very
in your
sepia
face
tone.
spooky. It's just like the vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's really good. I am almost done and I'm getting sad about it.
There's another game I played. I think it was called Limbo.
Limbo's
Things
also
like this.
really good.
Yeah.
That was made by the same people who did Inside, which is also amazing if you haven't played that.
I haven't.
Speaking of interesting little things, I was listening to the new Critical Role campaign 3 there, and
You're gonna have to stop doing that.
no, I will not. But I was laughing because episode 33 or 34, they start talking about Laura's character is going through a little bit of a thing right now, and I'm way behind, obviously, but
So am I.
Yeah.
I think I'm on episode like 34.
it was interesting because Laura's character has the same lightning marks that Dusha had. I was like,
I think they secretly listen to us.
right? See, we're on the same page. Fucking Matt Mercer is secretly listening to us.
Yep.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was they'd also been recently advertising another game called Midst.
Yeah.
By a different creative group that they've kind of like brought into the fold. And Critical Role was just talking about Dredge there a couple of weeks ago. So full circle, all conversation.
And
So,
amazing game, and everybody should play it.
Yeah.
I don't see how I can get behind a spooky fishing game.
You know, I got it for the Switch because I was like, I'm not entirely sure how I feel with boats and like keyboard controls. So like with a joystick controller, like 1,000 times better. But honestly, no, it's good. It's really good. If you're not gonna play it, watch some gameplay. I love it.
Yeah, but
I'll,
I can't put A and B together to get a spooky fishing game.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have a spooky fish? Why would you be fishing where it's spooky?
I've never understood the concept of watching somebody else play a video game.
it's so satisfying.
I just don't understand. Why don't you just play the video game?
Do you
'Cause
watch
I don't want to
sports?
spend the shit.
No.
And I want to watch somebody play it well, as opposed to me just like, oh fuck, I fell in the hole again.
Fucking
Oh, no.
around, yeah.
Oh no, I fell in the hole again. Oh no, I fell in the hole again.
Oh yeah, I fall in the hole a lot.
I watched
Right?
a whole bunch of people play Elden Ring because after Dark Souls 3, I will not.
No, I've played some Dark Souls, and I mean, first off, frustrating. Wow, but I have not played Elden Ring yet. Yeah.
Neither have I. I watch people play it for a very
Exactly.
specific reason.
And I
first
played.
Sorry,
like,
go ahead, Dave.
I played the I can't remember what it's called. It's like the samurai version of Dark Souls. They had 2 of them out. Played those, and wow, frustrating.
Not Bloodborne.
No, it's fuck, I can't remember what it's called.
Samurai Born?
Samurai Born? Why do I keep on thinking Genshin Impact? That is not the game. We can find the franchise, can't we?
Samurai-san.
I'm at a constant state of
Neo.
having something queued up.
Yeah, it's Neo, Nioh.
Neo's from the Matrix.
No, not that kind of Neo. It's a
That
different-
way, Neo. Oh, this
I'm
was
probably
made
saying
by
I think it's
I didn't know
Niho,
this
isn't
was-
it?
Well, it's Nioh.
Hmm.
Neo.
I guess.
Ni hao. Ni hao.
Where did you-
I don't know. Guys, I think I just got us put on a watch list. I'm
Right?
sorry.
Pretty sure we
Ni
just
hao
anchored,
is
anchored a
isn't
population.
that
Right.
an anime?
I don't think
Sorry.
this is the same, is it?
What's that?
Neo.
Neo?
No,
Oh,
I'm
it's
at the franchise.
It's a franchise. Dun, 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 dun.
No, because this is by the same people who do Fatal Frame. This isn't the same people that do Elden Ring. And stuff.
no, but it's described as a samurai-themed Dark Souls.
Wow, they
Yeah,
make
that's like getting
a
things
lot
from
of
Wish.
anime
They're saying they're
games.
the same.
No, it's frustrating. I mean, you're battling demons throughout the whole thing, and it's really hard.
So I just want to confirm, Dave, did you find this one from like the cute date time games and stuff like that, or?
Neo?
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the publisher here, and they do a lot of anime dating games.
Oh, I have no idea.
Anime
What are
dating.
anime dating games?
No, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Neo is.
Don't you put
is
that evil on me,
definitely-
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it is definitely not an anime dating game.
I know, but that's what the publisher does. They have more
Well-
of those actual action games, it looks like.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Mitsubishi.
Well, somebody's got to produce them.
It's true. Tell you what, Chase, I will look up anime dating games if you look up Meat Spins and then report back.
Don't do it.
Meat
I
Spins.
no, I feel like mine is a lot less scary than yours.
I don't.
Here, I'm
I
gonna
don't
speculate
know.
on what meat spins is. Is like you spend all day smoking a brisket and you eat too much and you get like the spins.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
That's
You
what I
get,
would have gone with.
Ask Jesse if he knows what meat spins are.
Either
Jesse,
that or a helicopter.
did they ask you about meat spins? And he just smiled and looked back down at his phone.
That's the reaction of a man that knows what Meat Spins is. Yeah.
Is it okay? So I had friends in
Google it.
junior high. I don't want to.
Google it.
Is it when like guys do that weird thing where they just like spin their penis around? Because like I feel like that.
The helicopter.
That's a completely different thing.
Totally different. Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Just Google it.
I'm not doing it.
Just Google it. Oh, Jesse, don't.
Uh,
Don't
Watch
do
your
that to yourself,
algorithm
man.
just get trashed.
Yeah.
right.
It's like my Amazon ordering because of all the stuff that I've got to send. It's confused as fuck, my algorithm.
Amazon just keeps on recommending chicken helmets to me, and I don't understand why.
Like a helmet that is shaped like a chicken, or helmets for chickens?
Helmets for chickens.
Is
I
it
haven't got
because
that
you've been
one
looking up chickens? Like, I didn't even know you can get a helmet for a chicken.
Yeah.
It
What
makes
are
sense.
you
I mean,
searching, Chase?
Safety.
Chicken
why would a
helmets,
chicken
apparently.
need a helmet? I mean, they can basically run without a brain as long as you don't take the entire brainstem. Those things will keep going forever.
Is I searched for a butter bell, and Amazon was like, "You also need these chicken helmets."
What the fuck is a butter bell?
Like a butter dish.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
Don't be weird, Raph.
A
God,
butter
yeah.
dish shaped like a bell?
It's an inverted butter dish with a water seal along the bottom that keeps your butter room temperature and super fresh without fucking flies and the cat getting in it.
You know, you just put a lid on your butter dish, right?
Right?
No,
I'm just
not the same.
With one, but
What do you
like
mean
our
it's not the
cheese
same?
molding, so I think we need to pull out less butter at a time. So
Mm.
Or use more butter
butter.
faster,
Yep.
right?
do you know how
That's a
much
guy
butter-
that uses butter.
And I use a lot of butter.
Apparently not if it's molding.
Right? How dare you?
Huh?
The French
Well.
are so embarrassed by you right now.
I mean, I just don't. That just seems like a waste of money.
Speaking of bells, it sounds like the gong sounded on 3 of the 4 of the party because they've all got wanted fucking posters out.
Oh, they don't all have wanted posters out.
Yes, they do.
I'm sure we're fine.
I thought I was the only one with a wanted poster.
Oh, all 4 of, well, no, 3 of you.
If I remember correctly,
Harumph doesn't have one.
because
Because all the goblins on the goblin level got to see it.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Not Billy Mays. If I remember correctly, there was an advertisement for Justified LLC. Howdy there, folks. We got us a right new bounty. A vagabond from the world of Toril. Hefty price, too. Wanted dead or alive. Happy hunting. And then there was a picture of Shatari with a 10,000 gold piece.
So if we turn in Shatari, we get 10,000 gold pieces. This is...
Ooh,
Well,
turn her in, break
you
her
gotta-
out, spend
You
money.
got to find Justified LLC, where they operate out of. I don't know if that'll be an easy thing for you. since you can't-
Maybe.
I feel like this is
Maybe
completely
that's how we get-
unjustified.
A character from Chase. We just turn in Chitari.
But speaking of wanted or
We're such good friends.
posters or things like that, when we left off last week
We're at the stone docks
at
with
the
swords
stone
pointed
docks-
at us.
Well, I mean, not yet, not quite yet.
No, you said they had weapons out. There was a wall of shields and swords pointed at us, is what you said.
An armed contingent greets you with unsheathed steel. Yep, okay, you're right.
Stand and be
What are
recognized or
they
taste
greeted
skill.
us. It's not like they're like, you are a combatant. They could be like, hey man, you're not who we're looking for. Just drive through the check stop.
A sergeant shouts, "Halt! The eye sees all, and all who enter Skullport must identify themselves to the Xanthar Guild. Stand and be recognized, or taste steel."
Well, it's not like we have ID cards. Like, we can say we're whoever the fuck we are.
Oh, so
We
you
don't
don't
have
have
a clue.
I am standing and you do not recognize me? Do you know who I am?
Well,
Look at
Harumph
this.
immediately takes
What?
3 steps away from Chitari.
Wow.
Whoa.
She is a drunk frat girl.
I am not drunk at all. I am just high on life. Also,
They
my last note, in
don't
case
know
anybody
that.
was curious, was just Skullport, baby.
Yes,
Skullport, baby.
you finally
Skullport,
made it
baby.
to Skullport. Surprisingly,
We made it. Long
you
rest.
made it.
Way to go, everybody.
We just had a long rest. What do you want?
Well, we're in town now.
Yeah.
You gotta like kick back, relax.
How
Go
many
out
long
tonight.
rests do you want? But yes, stands before you the sergeant of the guard, and a group of men.
Ooh. I like how this is going.
Corey, come on. Ready to do violence if needed.
Directed by Alex Garland, starring Jesse Buckley.
Really?
Somehow I turned my Google on.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Who asked you, Google?
Who asked you, Google?
Always listen.
Oh, apparently I
What do you guys do? You stand upon the quay, the harbor of Skullport, known hideout or place of business of Xanthar of the. What do you guys want to do?
Well, shit. Does anybody have any like instantaneous disguise spells? Is Ranarat even
What?
visible, or did Ranarat just like insta hide?
But again, like, are these guys part of the show? Are they actually subscribers? Do they remember to pay their fucking
Bill,
Tubi fee, right?
or are they just the the guard, the watch of Skullport?
Hi
Harumph
guys, I
is gonna.
still have some fake mustaches in case anybody was curious.
I think it's a little late in the game for the fake mustache at this point.
Late in the game for fake mustache.
Harumph is gonna step forward and say, "Hello, sword type people," and like finger tap one of the sword tips that's pointed at them and like push it away, kind of thing. Would you please stop pointing your swords at me and my 3 daughters? We have important business here. We have just taken care of a certain drow problem, and we'd appreciate if you didn't stick your swords in our faces. Thank you.
The sergeant stares at you.
Harumph's gonna stare back as awkwardly as humanly possible.
In a way that
Yeah,
only
you're
a
both-
sergeant can stare at you.
Yeah, you're both having an awkward stare off, and he clears his throat. He says, "Look, it's simple. Identify yourselves for the records, and you can enter and enjoy the bountiful benefits of Skullport."
Ah, great.
My name is
Chitari.
Bob.
It's like Beyonce. One word.
Harumph immediately slaps
Sure.
fucking a hand over Chitari's mouth. My name is Bob, the priest. Maybe you've heard of me.
Bob.
Bob, short for Robert.
His fucking name is Robert Paulson, and don't you fucking forget it.
Who the fuck
Robert?
is Robert Paulson.
The priest.
Bob, the priest. It's short for Robert.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Hey, Dave,
Rome, yes.
can I roll for perception to see if Chitari even picks up on what's happening with the fake name thing?
You could roll me.
You have to not mind the little one, or sorry, the
Yeah.
medium one, or I guess the tall one.
medium one,
Big.
She's a little slow in the head.
right? Roll me as well, Raph. Roll me a what am I looking for?
Charisma, I'm assuming, performance or
Animal handling.
animal. Yeah. Well,
What's the one where you lie? I don't have a character sheet
deception.
in front of me.
Deception.
Oh, God.
Deception. There we
I
go.
have a 0 on that. Oh,
Oh,
that's not bad. That's a
seduction.
15. Seduction, yeah. Seduction. Hello,
Ooh.
I am.
Can
Bob,
if I get my
priest.
perception roll, can I also help with the deception?
She's. I hope you have a very special day for a very special girl.
You could, but if you fail it,
Little
I will
girl.
Who's at
take
19?
points. Your perception.
My perception.
Okay, well, you notice that Harumph has given the name Bob, though maybe that is his name, and he's been lying to you.
Ooh.
You're assuming that Harumph actually has a clue.
Mysteries.
Right? Because that is also a possibility.
Crump's been gone for 10 years. He's not sure who he's pissed off, so he's just playing it safe here. That's all he's doing.
This is Bob. I've already started saying my name. It got cut off, so I guess I'm Charlie.
Shit.
Okay, let me see here. Let's. What did you roll for your deception? 15.
I rolled a 15, and I have a 0. Looking.
And insight is charisma.
Charisma.
He gets to use insight? God damn it.
Bob, huh? Bob the priest.
Robert, for short.
Robert the priest.
Bob the priest, or Robert.
Have you not
Yeah.
Bob the priest? He hails from the tiny town of Treehelm. They're known for their stained glass windows. They have an okay orchestra, and their pews are kind of uncomfortable. But the windows, people come from all around.
Like I
Okay.
said, she's a little touched.
2
So
points of inspiration for that. Holy shit.
Jerry,
who's
Jerry,
Jerry?
go grab the hot pokers, Jerry. We got a bunch of funny guys.
They're not guys, they're women. Can you not tell? Is it that unobvious? Have I been in a box for that long?
Points to you, Chase, though. That was brilliant. I
Wonderful.
like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
I'll give you an inspiration point for that.
Well, does she get to roll to help me with my charisma thing?
Yeah, can I help?
You said she
Yeah,
could.
roll. Give me a roll.
Please roll well, Chase.
Great. Are we doing
I don't like hot
charisma,
pokers.
deception? What are we doing?
If you're going to, you either use deception or performance.
Great.
Ooh, fucking your performance is probably pretty good.
I want to hear a 30 something from you. That's what I want to hear. That doesn't look, your face is not convincing me that this is a 30.
Oh no, I'm so happy. I rolled a 19.
Oh
and
my
I got a
goodness.
+9 to deception.
Oh!
28.
And what does an aid get you? That gets you a +2 aid to a roll in 5e.
Why don't you just go with like 15, 28, go to the middle point,
Take the average.
right? The mean.
Tell you what, I'll give you 18.
All right.
18
I
total.
I think he's still getting the poker.
You've got till Jerry gets back with the hot pokers.
Oh, shit. Oh, well,
I'll take your
fucking,
names, identify yourself for Xanthar.
You don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. How do we know you're actually for the Xanathar?
Oh. Calling out the gate guard about his boss.
Right?
Bill, go grab that basket of lemons. It's going to be a long night.
We're having drinks. Fantastic.
Lemons.
Well,
Having
me and-
cocktails.
me and the boys will be having drinks after. I don't think you'll be looking for drinks. Names.
I'm Bob the priest, or Robert. This is Charlie. She's a little slow. And these are my other 2 daughters, Hex and Vex.
God damn you.
Daughters. Can we talk about this? Because like, how old is Corey in comparison to Harumph?
Chuck,
Harump's an old fella, like.
Chuck, it's going to be a long night. Grab the bag of charcoal. I think we're going to have to reheat those pokers, get that fire started.
Anybody else want to try some deception here? Feel free. Apparently an 18 on my part just wasn't enough.
No, he rolled a natty 20.
Oh, we're getting burnt.
Just take some names, man. Just take some names.
That I've given you a name several times now. It's not like I'm carrying an ID card. Okay, my name is Steve, the priest. Does that help?
He just stares at you.
Look, man, I just got out of a hole after 10 years. I don't have any identification. So you're going to have to take me at my word here. But this is
Well,
Charlie, and you've had Hex and Vex. Hex and Vex, speak up.
That's good. You've got some experience about being in the hole, because that's might where you end up if you survive the hot pokers.
I call dibs on Vex. Vex, please.
Sergeant points a finger at you, Corey. What's
Ooh.
your name?
My name is Vexalia. Nice to meet you.
Let's not get sued by Critical Role and D&D, shall we not?
Hey, if they're listening, then they can sue us. If they're not listening, fucking character infringement.
Also, can
Roll
you
me,
copy a name?
roll me a deception check.
Deception check.
Where's Matt? We need some.
Matt,
I'm right here.
I hope you roll a better deception check than I did.
I'm going. Oh, what can I do? Ah, there we are. Yeah, I'm gonna cast guidance on a real quick little fucking
Oh, wait.
on each of them as they go to speak.
Oh, shit. Actually, I have inspiration. I'm going to use my point of inspiration for my...
Use your point of inspiration.
And you get a D4.
And a D4. 15 plus 8. It feels like enough.
It's a 23.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had
You have a plus
14 and
8 to
a
your
D4.
deception?
Oh, buddy, do I. Yeah.
So I got 14 and 4 is 18. My deception is +3, so that's a 21.
Nice.
See,
Sorry, Dave.
Robert the priest. Is it that hard to give a
Or
name?
Steve, whichever one you prefer, honestly. But I go by Bob.
Write that one down, Vexelia. Where do you hail from, Vexelia?
Well, Charlie already told you. These are my
that
adopted daughters.
Yes, the fucking city with the stained glass. You know what? I'm not really all here. I had a hard night drinking, and then we did this fucking boat ride, and I just want to find a place where I can lay flat and make the world fucking stop spinning.
Are you doing that seductive lady stretch to really throw them off their fucking game, or what?
No, I'm doing the like.
A couple of the front runners kind of step back from the, get a shield up.
And then make a show of like swallowing it.
Oh my.
And you, Goblin?
That's Vex. She has a name,
Yeah.
sir.
My name is what he said.
We're so good at this, guys. I hope we never get. I
the
hope we
most
never get at a
convincing.
traffic stop together. Hey,
Behind my my cloak, you know. I'm gonna try and play aloof.
Aloof or demure?
Potato.
I'm sorry, is whatever you're licking part of that aloofness?
Oh, we need a Patreon so badly. Matt licking something out of
No,
a
that
bowl.
is for our enjoyment only.
Well, except for Dave puts us on YouTube, so people get to see you doing that.
The sergeant fucking just.
Ladies, he's single.
I hate you, fucking adventurers. I suppose your bodies will be easy enough to identify in the back alley somewhere when someone slits your throats for whatever you have in your pockets.
I don't even have pockets.
I don't care, Robert the priest.
Or Bob.
Ooh, he just goes by Robert, but I actually have a last name. It's Charlie Keen. I'm part of the Keeners.
Dave.
Tiger's blood.
Cause no trouble. Follow the rules. Stay in step. Do not bother the guild. Enjoy your stay in Skullport.
But thank you.
Before we leave, can I lean into this captain and tell him about a secret tattoo I have? Just in case he needs to identify my body.
Ooh, I was gonna ask for directions to the Flagon and Dragon, but
Roll me a performance.
Been rolling like shit tonight.
Natty 20.
Well, I got a 15 plus my performance. Oh shit. My performance is only +5. So that's a dirty 20.
He looks at you, cocks his head, thinks about it.
Phrasing.
Well, lass, if you get tired of these fucking adventurers, perhaps I can keep your bed warm at nights while you're here.
Oh, I just got awkward between Morley and Dave. Fantastic. Love it.
And he turns on his heel and leaves.
Is there a map so we know where not to go, or is this? You said there was rules. How do we?
You'll figure them out, Robert the priest.
You can just call me Bob.
And you guys are in Skullport.
We made it in!
Making
So has
something
the
as
entire
fucking
group-
simple as providing your names a ordeal. You find yourselves.
I still can't see my icon. I can see the map, but I can't see me.
I don't have any icons on there.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes it easier.
Just more of a map. It's a city map. I'm not gonna make you fucking icon your way through the fucking city. You find yourself in a dreary and forlorn open air market that appears to be somewhat abandoned, perhaps not used as much. Closed shops and warehouse enclosed an abandoned market dotted with empty fish stands.
Oh, can I change my name to Vexalicious?
Dave left.
I was typing it out.
His name was Dave.
What are you guys looking for here?
Well, apparently, Charlie would like to go to the Flagon and the Dragon.
The Flagon and the Dragon.
Yeah, I hear their soup specials are A+.
Yeah.
Now, Harump's
They
going to
have
be
vegan-
a. Go ahead there, Jay. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I was just continuing with my joke. Be like, they have vegan options, gluten-free buns, my guys.
You think a place called Flagon and the Dragon has vegan options? I'm a little pessimistic about that.
No, they serve actual vegans. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. See,
Yeah.
I was going to say that I think the place called the Feathered Rat would have vegan options. Pigeon.
Pigeon's vegan,
City chicken.
Vegan.
right?
Harump's going to be
Yeah.
pulling out a chunk of charcoal, and as we wander through the town, he is slowly just mapping on a piece of paper as we go to make some kind of a map, an understanding.
All right.
I will hold my doddering old father's arm by the elbow, help steer him from like walking in dog shit or walking into a wall or off a pier.
Runs me into a few things. Right at eye
Accidentally.
height.
Yeah.
Dunk. Oh,
yeah. This is you're on the lower level of Skullport.
Okay.
oh, there's more than one level. Fantastic.
Fantastic, right? And I mean, there's a lot of things around here. What are you guys looking to go?
Flagon and Dragon, I think.
Charlie, do you know the route since you know the name?
Well, I was gonna ask those guys, but they were really rude.
True. I'm sure we can find new rude guys to ask.
All right.
Is there like anybody about, or are we completely abandoned here?
I wouldn't say that you're completely abandoned.
What do we do
but
with our
there-
rafts?
You've parked them in the fucking harbor.
Okay.
No
Put 'em in
insurance
the car
policy on this
park
one.
down by the
guys.
Is there-
harbor.
Is there no
By the harbor.
is there no harbor master?
No harbor master. You bet the sergeant.
All right.
There's no
Another
harbor
car
master. We
park.
can't pay him. Get the insurance claim. Better boat.
You got a fucking wicked boat just like sitting in that bag on your hip right now, don't you?
You showed up in fungus rafts, like
Mushroom boat.
Was it the mushroom boat? I thought it was a swan boat.
So I'm gonna walk up to the closest person and give them 5 silver and ask them if they can point us towards the dragon and flagon.
All right, guys, we all die.
Okay, yeah, you I mean, there are people about.
Maybe somebody who looks a little bit more down on their luck than the others.
You're in Skullport. You just described everybody.
I said a little bit more down in the luck, not completely. God.
Yeah, you find a guy. You push 5 silver in his hat. He's like,
Yep.
oh wow, lady, like that's a lot. What do you need?
Like a
Do you-
portion of my tips from the other day. It's fine. Can you point us in the Flagon and Dragon, please?
Oh, the flag is a
scene.
dragon.
All I can see is the scene with Silent Bob and Jay and Carrie Fisher. Do you
Yep.
follow the good book?
Yeah, I can take you there, lady. I know the way. Cal, she doesn't really let me in there because I don't. I can now because I got some money. Yeah, I'll take you.
Great. Lead the way, friend. What's your name?
Shit, poor Dave.
Nobody's asked me that in so long. What? Well,
Emotional damage.
I mean, the guys just all call me Skunk, but my name's not Skunk.
Oh, skunk. I like
Hello,
him.
skunk. My name is
What's-
Bob.
I said my name's not Skunk.
It's not
he-
Skunk.
But you
Does he
didn't
have
tell
a-
us the other name.
Does he have a streak of like white hair or?
No, he just smells, man.
Oh, okay.
Smell
You know what they say is that pungent smell of whale vomit is like a huge aphrodisiac anyways. So not skunk.
Ambergris. Yep.
Can you lead the way?
He can. He leads you the way to the Flagon and Dragon. So you weave through the, I don't want to say labyrinthine streets, but they're not laid out. As you can see on the map, the streets of Skullport are all willy-nilly, lefts and rights and dead ends. And he leads you through on the through the city, past Thimblewine's pawn shop, Gid's distillery, till you come to a more, and it's lack of better word, better upkeep area of town. But yeah, to the Flagon and Dragon.
I see it.
You see it? You
I
see it all upon your map?
I do. Does everybody else?
Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear not Skunk's real name.
Well, I don't think he's actually bothered to say anything about it.
Apparently our new friend is not a named character.
No.
Not a named character. Just somebody you made show up.
It's our fault. We get to name him.
I'm not going to do anything else for the rest of the game, or else I'm going to incur Dave's wrath, apparently.
No, you're not going to incur my wrath. I just,
We shall call him Haagen-Dazs.
okay.
Haagen-Dazs.
You guys find yourself in the Flagon and Dragon. It's a wood and stone tavern. It's definitely a step up from the other buildings around here. What do you guys do?
Well, it's no hole in the ground, but it'll do. Charlie, Vex, Hex, let's go.
All right, you walk in.
Are we outside or inside?
You walk into the Flagon and Dragon. It is, well, for the lack of a better word, it is a dive bar, but it is also Definitely better kept than a lot of the buildings you see around there. It's filled with
The best.
yeah, it's
bar.
filled with. You take a look. Everybody kind of just looks up for their drinks as you walk in. It's not all that bright. A lot of dark corners and shadows, and really, it's filled with like cutthroats and cut purses and maybe some dock workers kind of thing. What do you guys want to do?
Well, Bob is going to wander around looking for a sheet with rules on it. Looking at it, see if there's like a poster board somewhere with, like bounties or rules or
Right.
where the guild's headquarters is, things like that, so he can avoid.
Not really. You see rewards, bounties. I mean,
I see anyone familiar?
I don't know. Probably not. Are you beholden to hanging out with Thieves Guild's people prior to be shoved in a hole for 10 years?
Well, no, but I'm traveling with 3 that were wanted by somebody because they put up a $10,000 bounty.
No, you
on
don't see anything
Shtari.
like that. No, yeah, no. These are more I don't want to say wanted posters, but trophies, badges of honor, things like that.
Anything for that drow we killed?
No, but I mean, like you see bounties and rewards for people from across, like Waterdeep or Daggerford or places just all over. More of a brag sheet than a wanted. What I'm saying is making sense?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
People take their wanted poster and put it up on the wall of the Flagon and Dragon to say, look at what a badass I am.
Oh,
Right?
gotcha.
The vibe in here, so good. Not toxic at all. Barkeep, a table?
Garçon,
Yeah.
garçon.
Ding a ding a ding a ding. Has she got a bell? Tell me she's got a bell.
Oh, she's got so many fucking bells.
Right?
I feel like as I use my arm, the tassels just kind of like shingle as I like.
You see a dark-skinned half elf behind the bar kind of look up. Scowl. Are your legs broken? Huh? Should I come and carry you, your ladyship, to a table? Take your own seat.
Even better. Didn't want to indispose you anyway. We're gonna go over here. Good, great.
I want to believe that like actual Chase is exactly like this.
I think she is closer to that than
Yeah.
you think, especially if you get a couple
Right.
beer into her.
Right.
No,
Just like that.
couple wallops makes me meaner to people that are meaner to me.
Yeah, you guys, you make your way to a empty table.
Making our way to the empty table.
Kind of centerish of the bar. Every eye on you.
Nice.
What can I say? I'm having a good hair day. Why aren't people looking at me?
As we're finding our table, I'm just gonna like clean up a little bit. I'll tidy a couple of like the empties and put them into like one central area. And somehow during our movement towards our table, I find myself an apron and a bar rag.
Yep.
Just
You
hey,
you
how did
are
this happen?
you are a waitress, a barkeep, a bar mistress, a bar wench, a bar something, bar nun.
Bar
Yeah.
none. All right, I'll get our orders. Hey, Charlie, and I'll fucking poke her in the chest just so that she knows that I'm using her made-up name. What is it that that you want to have, or what are you drinking tonight?
Ooh, vegetable stock, please.
All right, some plant juice for you. Hey, Hexy, what would you like in a cup?
I'm just gonna ignore him because I forget that's my name.
I'm gonna bring you a thimble full of fucking spit. All right, Rumpy, what do you want?
That's dad to you.
Oh, you fucking. That's it. You're getting a punch in the lips, is what you'll get.
And see if they've got any whiskey. Whiskey, please.
A whiskey, all right. All right. And I'll just fix myself something on the way back. Be right back. And I'll dance away into the bar and order right from the barman himself.
All I see is Corey finding an apron that is now covering more of her than her clothing that has
Burned
been
away,
burned
yeah.
to shreds.
She needs to find another pair of human-sized pants. Yeah, there's a half-elf, female half-elf behind the bar, dark-skinned. And she looks at you, Corey. What's your poison?
All right. Well, I got a table over there. One of them wants a whiskey. Another one wants some sort of like plant fucking juice. And I'll have, I don't know, whatever beer you got on tap. Like the stuff that hasn't been spit in and has like the least amount of rat piss, if you please.
Oh, so you want the fancy stuff. I'll tell you what we got. We got Amberjack or we got Goat's Head Ale.
Ooh. You know what? I'm not familiar with Amberjack.
It's a
I'll have a tankard of that
It's a
for
sherry.
myself. It's for sharing?
It's a
Or it's for
sherry.
sharing? It's a sherry. Is that a fancy way of saying that you have to give the drink to somebody else too?
Small cup, tip your finger.
You want Amberjack or ale?
Like, that's not a beer on tap.
Right? Well, I'll have an ale, so I guess it's the goat's head for
4
me.
silver.
4 silver. 4 silver
No,
all
4
in?
silver a glass. I ain't running a charity here, lady.
Look, what you're not running, apparently, is a very well-run bar. I'm detecting like 6 tables over there on that side that haven't been seen yet. 2 guys that are sleeping underneath the fucking bar, for Christ's sakes. And 1 gentleman over there looks like he took a shit in the corner. Now, how about we call it 4 silver all in? And I'll work while I drink, and I'll help bounce if you want.
I'm sorry, my dear. You seem to think that you are in some fancy city or maybe some highfalutin establishment. Or possibly, the Lord's Manor. What you get here is Amberjack, 8 silver a glass, or Goat's Head, 4 silver a flagon. I don't need a waitress. I don't need a bouncer. And I definitely don't need anybody to tell me how to run my bar.
Making friends.
Ooh, but do you need a bard? Because I have a song.
And I'll say, well, you didn't need a bouncer before, but you might tonight. And I'll give her 4 silver, take my ale, and head on back to the table.
Say, Dave needs
Yep.
a drink now.
Yeah, you bring a flagon of Goat's Head Ale back to the table.
Okay.
Possibly everybody's staring at you, wondering where their drinks are. But you
Yep.
have one, so life is good, right?
Yep. I'll take off my apron. I'll drop it on somebody's fucking
Okay.
head. I'll blow my nose into the fucking bar rag. I'll toss it to the ceiling, see if it sticks.
And I'm like, all right, the fucking gloves are off. Let's tear the shit out of this place. By the way, Charlie, I think I saw the stage just over there. It seems to be empty for the moment. And I unleash chaos.
Unleash chaos.
Okay, but where's my vegetable stock?
They said if you want that kind of stuff that you're going to have to play for it.
Even better. These are my people.
Oh, you're
Chitari's
a
gonna
horrible
up to the
person,
stage.
Tori.
Chitari's gonna make her way up the stage, finger gun the guy who like told me to go find a spot at the bartender.
And I would like to use prestidigitation to make like like a small smattering of applause from like different areas of the room.
Oh, I do the same thing, but I don't have that cantrip up, so.
Ooh, so here's the thing: is I did prepare a song, but it is literally like one line.
That's
Because I
not really a song.
You don't earn a full 4 minutes, do you?
Unless
That's more a ditty.
unless
than
you're
a
like
song,
Daft Punk and you can fucking stretch out all around the world for 4 minutes, but
And as Charlie is making her way up to the stage, I'm going to take off all my rings, put them into my my sack, my little coin purse, and then I'm going to grab like the two edges of my dress and like pull them underneath itself and like tie it off. So now I have a pair of like semi-holy fighting pants. And I'm just going to be looking around and be like, which one of you is going to get the first fucking
are you
punch?
saying you're girding your loins?
Oh, yes.
That's one way of saying it.
Oh, and I'll push my my flagon of ale towards Hexy as well.
All right. You're gonna sing at the stage.
Yeah, well, you guys will get some ba da 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 because I apparently can't just sing my one verse and be over.
You could definitely sing your one verse. I'm just saying it's not like a song, but if you wanna one verse it, by all means.
For the sake of the episode and my own sanity, can it just be one verse and we'll consider that a song?
Are you saying one verse of the Log Driver's Waltz?
I don't know what that is, but I have a different rip off of a song planned out because I think I'm funny.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Step back. Step back 2 steps. Let's go back 3 steps. Let us. I'm sorry,
Sorry, 2 steps this time.
you don't know what the
Wow.
Log Driver's Waltz is?
Oh, why would I know that?
Because you're a fucking Canadian.
Pretty much.
Is this one of those things that I'll like know who it is when somebody like plays it for me kind of bullshit, or?
Log drivers, waltz, girls completely.
Let me see here.
I shared it the other week. That was that song.
You share a lot of things, Raph.
Right?
Not
So I don't know. I don't know if
lot.
this should, I like to think, come across to you guys, but I'll probably get a commercial. Oh, I don't. What? Can't watch a first aid commercial without a commercial, but fucking Cineplex Odeon Corporation salutes the National Film Board.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Cineplex, my alma mater.
Yeah.
Alma mater.
Can you hear that? Does it come across?
Nope.
Oh, Raph, I was gonna be like, wow, Dave, it sounds so good, crystal clear. Wow.
We can
God,
fix it
this
in
is
post.
totally like the best completely non-copyrighted song ever. Wow.
I'm pretty sure it falls outside of it now.
It fucking it's listening for everybody else, but not you.
Yeah. I have.
No,
I can't
that's
hear
too
it.
bad.
I can't hear it either.
I gotta figure out a way to get that to happen. But yeah, the log driver's waltz. You don't know the log driver's waltz. Let's like, what do you want? That
Well, I was gonna do a ripoff of a Blink 182 song, but I guess I could rewrite everything. It's fine.
no, I'll wait for you to Google the log driver's waltz.
Dave, it's Monday.
That's Google works on Monday. I can't believe you don't know the log drivers for homework. And this is
Chase got
this is a
homework.
person who is part of the federal government giving you this homework. Maybe it's citizenship. Maybe we should check. Are you sure you're Canadian?
Ooh. I wish to see your
Yeah,
papers.
you don't know the law. No, I can't blame you, Chase. I can't blame you because nobody watches CBC on Sunday anymore.
39.
And still just as relevant today. Still
Right.
just as relevant. But yeah, no, you can sing your Blink 182 ripoff verse by all means, and roll me a
I'm
performance
sorry,
check.
I'm listening to this bullshit.
Which instrument are you playing?
Ooh.
Can I talk about how like the first like minute of this is just people with piano music just pushing sticks around?
The log
Yes.
drivers
Yeah,
who are
okay.
waltzing on the logs.
Pushing sticks around.
They're pushing logs around.
Those would be logs.
Okay, cool. So I've completely lost my train of thought and
You're going to sing a
That's
Blink
nice.
182 song.
You were gonna rip off. the Blink-182.
Ta-la-la. Miss Landy, where are you? Come find me. That's it.
That's the extent of your song.
Yeah. I had the ba-da-da-da-da-da, you know, like tone. It's like,
What instrument are you
"Ta-la-la, Miss Landy, where are you? Come find me. Yep.
Do you just like keep repeating it? Okay, I will
You should've-
join in.
You should have gone
on-
with Around the World.
You're getting
third.
you're getting a disappointed dad
Yeah.
glare from
Roll me a
Bob.
performance check. Maybe that's just what the Flagon and Dragon
performance.
needs to
Charlie.
liven the night up.
Performance.
She
Right.
tries so
Yeah,
hard.
a performance check.
One day she'll find her
Yeah.
audience. But it's not this day, I sense.
So, question for you. Hey, good old buddy, old pal, Dave. How does a 27 do? I rolled an 18.
27. Surprisingly enough, maybe it's the novelty of having a bard in the Flagon and Dragon for once. Maybe it's because the last person who got up there was brutally murdered. And you can still see the bloodstain that hasn't been washed out of the wood stage. But you,
Oh, cool. It's like tie-dye. Cherry wood. We're great.
But you, Shatari, you have nailed it.
Nailed it.
Uh,
How does that chorus
you
go again,
seem
Chase?
to have loosened
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
the place up.
Da 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 da. Miss Landy. Da 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 da.
No, it's Talala. Miss Landy. Where are
Talala.
you?
Landy.
Yeah.
Where are you? Da 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 da. Da. You know, after a couple of repetitions, it kind of gets in your head, you know.
It really grows on you.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Miss Landy, where the fuck are you?
Can we talk about this?
Da
'Cause
da da da
the
da
last
da.
I did was about eating horses. So like,
You're eating horses?
Why are you eating
Uh,
horses? What'd they do to
Goblin
you?
song. Do you not
Yes.
remember that?
But you have lightened
Miss
You-
Landy.
you have
No.
lightened the place up. The
Da 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 da.
patrons of the Flagon and Dragon go back to quietly talking with themselves. No one seems to be staring as much at you. The barkeep herself seems to be giving you way less side eye. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and get my cup of vegetable stock. Please and thank you.
Harumph is going to pretend to be humming the song irritatingly over and over again, but he is going to be listening to the tables around us to try to gather any pertinence
Gather
or details.
information. Hey, you want to
Hi.
gather some information. I gotta remember
Correct.
what the what's it for that would be.
I would assume perception.
Let me see what we got here. I just got to look at the skills again. You know what? You can roll an investigation.
Okay, well, I'm going to guidance
Yeah.
myself then. Investigation, you say?
Da, 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 da,
So
da.
13 plus a d4. Where's my d4? You'll do. You light up too. Haha, that'll help. Plus 2, so that's a 15 plus. What did you say again? Investigation?
Investigation.
So 15 plus 2, so that gives me a 17.
Da, 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 da. Miss Lundy, where the fuck are you? Da 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 da.
Come find me.
Da, 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 da,
17.
da.
Okay, what do you find out about this place? Skullport, obviously, run by Xanathar's guild. You've you really don't hear much with the 17 to stick out with you. Just give me a sec here. I just want to double check one more thing.
Da 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 da.
Did my song do anything? Like, are there
I-
people whispering to other people? Like, is that not
this-
super obvious? Just saying.
People are whispering to themselves. You don't know if they're whispering about you.
It's legitimately stuck in my head now. Da da da
Yeah.
da da da. Miss Lundy, where the fuck are you? Come on outside, you stupid whore. Da
Ow.
da 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 da. It's evolving. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dave, somebody should be completely shooketh by my beautifully orchestrated
Should
lyrics.
they be shooketh?
Thank you.
They
should. Be
I
shooketh.
think I'm the guy who decides who shooketh.
There's one guy that's uncontrollably crying
Yeah.
into his beer. He's like, where is she? That's all I want to know. Where did she go?
So you hear Harumph or Robert the Priest.
Da, 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 da.
Just call me Bob.
Miss Landy, where the fuck
So you
are
hear
you?
whispers about recent conflicts in Menzoberranzan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Menzoberranzan, Drow City.
Drow City. Yes.
Oh,
and
shit.
that
Okay.
they've left weakened drow houses, fearing for their future, and that more and more drow are coming to the Ender Mountain to carve out sanctuaries for one house or another. That's what you keep hearing them whispering about, an increase in the amount of drow about.
Is there any whispers about the drow elf that we killed and her place in this area?
No, not really.
Hear anything about her?
Chances are word wouldn't have reached Skullport as of yet. Like, you didn't see anybody on that level that you were on. That, like, the second level, the first level were in the process of being taken over by Xanathar. So seems like the third level was mostly drow and the hobgoblins. The Legion of what's his face? The Legion of Doom. No, the Legion of Azrock.
That guy. Legion of
Alright.
Azrock. All right, Harl's just gonna sit there and tap his foot along
Yep.
and hum and pretend to be a doddering old fool and
Doddering old fool. And you're
keeping a close eye on all sorts of the
Right,
critters
and-
around me.
I'm sorry, pretend.
heading to the bar, Shatari? Is that what you're saying? Or were you waiting?
Yes, I would like some of my
Oh,
vegetable stock, and I would like it in a cup.
The drow half elf looks at you as you see that she's drow as you're standing closer, and she just kind of shakes her head. I sell drinks here. I don't do food.
It is a drink, and it's a food.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, my dear,
It's basically soup.
ale and sherry don't go bad. I can leave it in. If I have vegetable stock,
If you leave vegetable stock boiling for like ever, it basically
Uh-huh.
lasts forever. Because you never reach that Roch temperature. Did you not take any sort of culinary science classes?
well, my highness, unfortunately, my days here in Skullport leave me rather busy, and I don't have time to take these cooking classes. But I guess sherry, that's about as close to a vegetable broth as I've got. It's mostly fruit.
Is it alcoholic?
Have
Oh yeah.
No thanks. You have juice?
Yes,
sherry.
sherry is juice.
Horace,
Got like a jar of peanuts or something?
she leans on the bar. Look, I could see you're straightforward, maybe a little wet behind the ears and possibly out of place. But my dear,
She fell in a
take a
river
look
earlier.
around you. You're in Skullport. This isn't a happy place. This isn't I'll just pop down to the corner for a bite and a pint. If you're here, you're running, you're hiding, you're made bad choices in life. So what I can offer you is sherry or a goat's head ale. Or if you're feeling a little generous, and she waves her arm back to back of the bar. There's some little few fancier bottles. We can find you something a little more high class, if that's what her ladyship likes.
Hey David. Can I roll something to see if I can start getting a couple of people to sing along with Miss Landy?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a performance check.
Yes! This is all I wanted! Oh, it's a fucking 17, and I think my performance is pretty good. Oh, my performance is a +5, so that's a 22.
You got a couple
Fuck
of
yes.
tables humming along.
Da 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 da.
But
I
mean,
Miss Landy,
not energetically.
Where the fuck
You know,
are you?
you have a few people here just kind of off key, tunelessly kind of whistling along with stuck in their head kind of thing, but nobody's actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
The vibe is greatly increased, though. Let's be
we
honest.
got a couple
here.
more people doing it, yeah. But I mean, and again, this is a dark and violent, possibly bar. Like, I mean, you could see the floor is chipped away. There's chunks cut out of some of the support pillars within. Shatari herself was standing on a large blood stain that was never really, scrubbed away.
I I lean on one of the tables and then like pull back with like a bit of like a ow, and I find a tooth
Oh yeah.
in my arm.
No doubts, yeah. Like and it's like a gnarly old, like probably like a hobgoblin or half orc kind of tooth. Like this is not a pleasant place.
Da 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 da, Miss Landy, where the fuck are you? Da 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 da.
Seems kinda homey to me.
Da.
Our
Can I,
our
can I get-
listeners are gonna be fucking pissed.
oh yeah,
Stuck in their head for days.
it has no point. It has absolutely no point. Apparently, Miss Landy, she's fucking missing, and da 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 da. And it just loops. It just fucking loops. Well done. Good
So,
hook.
Shatari is going to be visibly agitated now. And in my most non-fucky around, I'm just gonna look at her and I'm gonna talk directly into her head. I'm not gonna move my mouth, but like, listen. I want some sort of nourishment. I will not drink your alcohol. I am here for a very specific reason, and I have already done more of a service than what was required for me. I just want some sort of liquid that does not have alcohol in it, that maybe is sweet or savory. There's not a whole bunch of options here. I prefer something that just had vegetables sitting in it for a while, but realistically, I will take majority of things. Just make sure that it doesn't have meats or bones in it. Very simple request. Thank you.
She clapped her back in her fucking head. All right, I've had enough of
She
your
takes a step
shit.
back.
Get me some vegetable juice.
I think
What
we're leaving.
is your specific task?
Da, 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 da.
To
I hear it
myself.
coming from the table.
Sorry, Chase, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay. Did you not listen to my song? Where is she?
Can we
Come
really go as
find
far as
me.
to call it a song?
I didn't listen to your song, but
Dave!
I'm just reading here.
Dave!
Oh, guys, I think Chitari's going to try and kill somebody. I mean, I'm ready. I don't know about the rest of you.
Okay, so what is the word in your song? Because don't
Da, da, da. Miss
about Mandy.
Landy, where the fuck are
Spell
you?
Allah, comma, Miss Landy, where are you? Come find me.
Oh.
That is a first and a last name right in that song.
yeah, but her name
Dave!
her name
She-
is
she went meta.
Kal-El Clad Andy.
I'm sorry, do you want to see my notes? Because,
Done.
I mean, there's some
Yeah,
artistic
all right.
liberties. Miss
fraction of a
Landy.
second to write all of that shit down before I moved on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Her name is
Where
Kal-El
the fuck
Clad Annie.
are you?
Yeah.
Come
Oh.
find. Da, 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 da,
But she
da.
is standing in front of you.
Man, okay.
Gotcha. And she didn't recognize her name in my song?
Probably didn't even pay attention to it. I mean, I know I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, Chase, I'm so sorry. I bastardized your shit and completely
Right?
skewed your meaning.
Artists these days, nobody understands,
Nobody
anymore.
understands anymore.
I
right?
was just sampling. I was just
Yeah.
sampling. That's
But
all.
I mean, you do have a mission. You do have a task. You do have a bag of 3 gemstones that you are supposed to hand over.
Da, 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 da.
And
Wait,
is this the right person? This is the bartender?
Roll me.
Right.
do we
No.
all know about this?
No.
Do I think that Chase is getting fucked with by the bartender?
No, other than
You listen to us argue a little bit, and you just see me like put my hands on the counter and stare at her. You're probably like, "Is she having an aneurysm? Like, what the fuck is that?"
I'm gonna search under the table for like a dagger or something that's been like
Oh,
stuck in
Charlie.
there.
Just a little bit slower than the average.
do you hand over the bag of gemstones?
Do I know that this is the correct person?
Roll me a what's the word I'm looking for? Roll me
Insight?
I was going to say roll me a
History?
perception.
How about
A perception? How
not
about a perception?
How about
Roll me
investigation?
an investigation.
Great.
18.
That's an 18. No, 16.
16.
16.
So 3 strings to his friends. Maybe you call them matchroom. But 3 strings to his friends. Told you to deliver a pouch of gold to a female half-drow standing in front of you. Named
I thought it was a pouch.
or a pouch of stones. Yeah, three moonstones worth 50 gold each, right? So a pouch of gold, pouch of stones, to a half-drow named Kalal Kaldani, who runs the tavern called Flagon and Dragon in Skullport. And this is because Kalal provided shelter and healing to a wounded Harper spy in Skullport and is owed the payment for her support.
Great. So this is my
This
guy.
is your girl.
This
Yep.
is my lady. Gonna give her the pouch.
Okay.
Not sneaky
okay.
at all.
Not sneaky at all. All right. Her eyes. Do you just hand her a pouch, or do you tell her why, or do you say anything, or?
Gonna go. You're my lady.
Okay. I have no problem. And she takes the pouch. Thank you.
No, but she said, "You're my lady,"
Yeah.
and then put down payment. So,
Yeah.
And it was accepted.
yep. I think Chitari, I think you just
So
bought
do you
yourself a
tell her
girlfriend.
why, or just that's it?
Are you gonna check and see what's in the bag, or are you just gonna be all squirrely about it?
She opens it up and she sees 150 gold worth of moonstones. 3 moonstones.
I was told other things are gonna happen now.
Yes, things would happen if you provide the correct information. You've just basically handed a half-drow barkeeper a bag of moonstones and went, "You're my lady." She's not dumb by any sense of the word. So when somebody who she feels may be touched, a little out of her league, hands her a bag of money in a town built around thievery, cutthroating, pickpocketing, and murder. I mean, she's not going to turn it down. That's 150 gold.
Mm-hmm. But I was also promised gold and other things in return for the delivery of the payment of the deal. I'm in the business of business, and business is good.
The deal.
Let me double check. Pretty well.
You should be mind talking this
Right.
This half drow.
I may have to.
Like,
I may
this
have
is
to
what's
listen
going
to
on.
the episode again, but I think once you tell 3 strings that you paid, he'll pay you back.
I didn't pay anything. He just gave me
Right.
rocks. Take down there. Payment upon arrival.
Yeah, you're making the payment upon
Total,
arrival.
total
Right.
side quest.
He asked you as a favor from one bard to another.
Da 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 da. Miss Landy,
What's the?
where the fuck are
You can once you pay her, you can take refuge in a Harper hideout if you need.
Gotcha. I like that idea.
Right.
Let's do that. We need nappy time and
Right,
nappy space.
But do you tell her why you're handing her? The question I'm asking is, you do tell her why you're handing her a pouch full of money.
Try
Okay,
something like the
not
Lannister sends
obvious.
their regards.
She saved a bard, random ass bard, comes into her bar, sings a song with her literal fucking name in it, gives her the agreed upon payment, goes, you know this end of the deal. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, if you mentioned like this,
Look at her and be like, debt to the Harpers is now
well,
paid.
You basically what you told me was like, you're my girl, and here's a pouch of money, and then I want some fucking vegetable juice. So if you mention things like
name dropping the Harpers.
you don't even have to drop the debt's paid, or here's the payment. She's a smart half drow. She could put 2 and 2 together, right? Otherwise,
Clearly, I spell it out.
well,
for her.
again, like I said, you were in a greater hive of scum and villainy you'll never find, right? So people just handing over money, she's not going to say no, right? That's free money. People handing over money saying this is for the debt, then it's paid off. Do you see where I'm going?
Yeah. Once
I
free
think
money.
Chase is trying to say that she has laid enough hints, especially utilizing the name of the person in her song, and then coming up and giving the same.
All right, I will. I didn't pay attention to the song honestly because.
Okay,
The
the
debt
debt
is
is
paid.
paid.
All right.
Everything that is owed is
Right?
done.
Okay.
The iron has been wrought and struck and cooled.
All right.
We're done.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
All right. She nods.
Just want some fucking vegetable.
Acknowledges the bag of gold. You were not too subtle, so she kind of looks around, tucks it into her pocket, yells out, Sammy, grab one of the tankards, run down to the river, maybe get some of that fresh water, put a carrot in it on the way back, let it soak.
This is really.
Carrot water.
This is really
My
all I asked
favorite.
for.
And yeah,
As close as you're gonna get, apparently.
she
For me, better than Bazaar.
she turns her back,
How bizarre.
goes to the keg of beer. She pours out 4 tankards of ale, and she brings them out to the table and places them down. And as she does that, as she's bringing the flagons and putting them around the table, she says, what does she say? She say, you can find Felrex at the top level. That's one of the places where you could stay safely. I wouldn't do much to make any notice of yourselves as best you can. Keep a low profile. People may notice. And with that, she leaves.
And find Felrex at the top of the
At
tower.
the top level.
Oh.
Place that we can stay at the top level. That's exciting. Also, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna wait for my carrot juice. I'm gonna slide the beer over to Corey because I'm not drinking it.
Carrot water.
Carrot water.
Carrot
Basically
water.
juice.
Yeah.
I will assist in the flavoring of that carrot water, so it is flavored more vegetably. And I'll use just a touch of prestidigitation for that.
Oh, to season the drink.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep. Something warm, a little more vegetably.
That's a fair trade. Beer for
Yeah.
what I
Or
wanted.
maybe, I don't know,
sort of.
make it less scummy. I don't know.
Yep. Knock some of the soap bubbles off the top of it.
Soap bubbles.
Right?
And I'll lean in, I'll wrap an arm around her, and I'll get Chitari to start singing the bastardized lyrics of the song that she tried to make. And I'll be like, da 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 da, da 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 da, Miss Landy, where the fuck are you?
And the table right beside us joins it.
Yeah, it's a joyous time. We all spend the entire night at the bar. We close it down. We're all singing. It's a great time.
Yep.
I don't think this is one of the bars
Totally
that
not drawing
closes.
attention.
It's like the scene in Tangled. The cuddly duckling.
Yes. Yep.
I could have made a fucking bastardized version of that song if I knew that this was such a dive. I basically know that song off by heart, man.
It's fucking catchy. I won't lie.
Gunters into mime till his cupcakes are sublime. Killer knits something sews. Banter does little puppet shows. Lad makes little puppet unicorns.
All right. Yeah, you guys,
Fantastic.
do you guys
I love
continue
it.
to drink and spend money at...
No to the spending money.
Oh.
Yes to the nursing of our existing.
Okay, so you're not going to
books.
spend any money.
Well, Bob takes any drink that he gets and makes it look like he's drinking, but is also doing a scientific experiment to see how long it takes for the fluid he pours on the floor subtly to soak in with the rest of the fluids that are already down there or create like a new wash spot while he's pretending to drink.
Why wouldn't you give it to Corey or Ranrat? That
'Cause
seems
I'm
like
trying
such
to
a
make it look
waste.
like I'm drinking.
Have
You
you
want to decide on the...
have you ever been to the Purple Onion?
Yeah. What is wrong with you? Of course I was at the Purple Onion.
You ever been to the bathrooms in the Purple Onion?
Oh yeah. I'm aware that the floor sticks to your boots and
Yeah, if you're lucky. Usually you need a rowboat to get in there. Or you did back in the day. I guess it's the
before close.
I guess it's the pint now. Bathrooms are way drier. But yeah, I mean, a casual observer may feel that Robert the priest may be incontinent.
I'm okay with that. That fits the current deception. So
Yeah.
Hey, I look like an old fella right now with the crazy beard.
Yeah.
So I will go with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it looks. There's a spreading circle of a liquid underneath your.
That's all right. That's perfect.
That's perfect, right? With your chair.
And if anybody steps in it and looks at me, all he's gonna do is stare at them and smile.
Well, I mean, the place it's not crowded. There's lots, and you can see that though you're more in the center, it's not like you're like in a spotlight kind of thing. You can see that the tables are arranged in such a way that people could wander through without actually interrupting or overhearing the casual conversations of the other tables.
But I'm still trying to overhear the casual conversations of the tables.
Yeah. Well, you got
as I hum along to
Yeah.
the.
If only you could listen into people's inner thoughts.
I mean, You
Only.
rolled your investigation check, and you got
I did.
a piece of information.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's more information to be had
I guess
throughout the
somebody
night.
could roll an investigation check. I mean, that investigation check would be your night's.
My entire night is based on one,
Should have rolled
Yeah,
higher
should've
then.
rolled higher.
right?
I mean, if
This
anybody
is-
else wants to
all right.
investigate,
Oh, sure. I will investigate why he's investigating.
all right.
Hmm.
The thing is, I'm trying to be subtle about
Yeah.
it. Subtle. Pretending to be a doddering old fool with his 3 daughters.
That was a 14 for Corey / Vexalicious.
14. What does a 14 get you?
Not punched in the neck, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right in the beak.
You hear Corey maybe mumbling around or trying to deliver drinks or whatever it is that you unsuccessfully, because Carlisle knows she doesn't
Unsuccessful.
have a barmaid. But you
Nope.
hear that Xanathar
Yet.
Guild has run these parts ever since the 13 Skulls lost their god-hating minds. But
Ooh.
plenty of folk are pining for the good old days when those undead ruled Skullport. Harsh but fair, they say the regime was.
Undead ruled Skullport.
13 Skulls.
And how did they replace those?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Interesting. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
If you want, you can roll me an Arcana or a history check.
Oh, I like the history idea. Oh, I feel like my history is a little bit stronger. That's a 19.
19?
Plus.
Just
Yep.
straight up 19?
Well, it was a 15 plus 4, which is 19.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe you heard it in one of the many bars you've worked in, or maybe your bar itself when you owned one. But in the ancient days, 13 flame skulls. And you remember flame skulls, right? Because you ran into that one a couple of times.
I met one.
That was,
was
the
very
lightning
unhappy.
flame skull. But in the ancient days, 13 flame skulls used to rule Skullport. Like they said, a harsh but fair regime. But as the eons have slipped by, so has their lucidity. Yeah.
Oh,
So now, and if you remember, you saw one of those flame skulls when you first came into Skullport.
Floating around. Drifted past us as we were
Yeah.
standing there.
Drifting past.
Guards ignored
Yeah.
it.
As the men approach you, emerald light consumes the area. Glimmering on the stones and distant water, unease muddies the men's faces. They tense, they hesitate, and out floats a skull wreathed in emerald fire, whistling a jagged tune. It pays you no heed. It pays nothing any heed, and merely wanders on, shedding light in the darkness.
yes.
We got a new tune to teach it.
Da, 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 da. I mean,
So we're gonna-
as much as I hated it, it's fucking stuck
Yeah.
in my head now.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah. Original tune written by
Yeah.
Chase.
Right?
Original, written by Blink
Would
182.
you, anybody else want to roll a investigation?
Matt, would you like to? Would you like to, Matt?
Sure. I'll do an investigation. Let me see. I'll go with this one. That is a 2 plus 2 is a 4.
Shit.
4.
Well,
Super
Super.
helpful.
the floor is sticky.
Yeah. Super helpful.
Hmm.
You hear a scandal, Matt. You hear a scandal.
Scandal.
Yeah. You hear that Elvira had the audacity to serve undercooked rat the other week.
Elvira.
Da, 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 da.
Joke's on them. I know that undercooked rat is
Right?
pretty tasty.
It's like al
Right,
dente chicken.
I was gonna say like Wagyu beef, but all right.
Yeah.
Raw chicken. That sounds good.
Raw chicken is always good.
Oh no.
I like to wrap my raw chicken in raw cookie dough.
Just really get it in there, right?
Double down on salmonella.
Let a dog lick it first and let it sit for a couple hours. Really
Ooh.
just
And you put it in one of those egg baths and then just
Right.
eat it.
So you guys are drinking away
So tender.
in the Flagon and Dragon. What are you gonna do? There's no rooms here. This is straight up fucking dive bar. Obviously, there's no food.
liquid diet it
What do you guys
is.
want to do?
Well, Chase has her vegetable water,
Yeah,
so she's probably back to like
Yep.
100% health points.
yeah.
Obviously.
Glass of water with a carrot in it. Yeah,
Yep, and some magic flavoring.
yeah.
Okay, but wait, can we actually call that as like something that healed me?
The
'Cause that
newest
would be
diet
No, a
fad.
glass of water with a carrot in it. It's not going to heal you.
Carrot in your water.
Mm.
Hey.
Okay.
You don't
Can I see
take
in
away
the
from the
dark now?
wellness industry, mister. That's gold
I mean,
right there.
Vitamin A, which means I should be able to see in
Yeah.
the dark now.
The magic of beta carotene and vitamin C.
Yeah. And I distribute copper magnetic bracelets to everyone.
I mean, you probably don't.
Test everybody's
You
balance
probably
throughout the
don't want
bar.
to see too well in this bar.
It's true. It's true.
I think that's exactly why I'd want to see clearly in this
Mm.
bar.
It's a possibility.
Well, so
I
Chase,
vote should go up at least 2 hit points.
you already got an inspiration point. Be thankful. So well, I don't think Chase would have an opportunity to speak to us about it kind of here because it's not exactly a quiet environment, and I'm sure they're trying to hide to some degree the Harper hiding point with what's his name
Yeah.
in his place upstairs. So
Hey, Rob. I'm sure if you yell my name in your head enough times, I will answer you.
it's Bob or Dad to you. Thank you very much. Hey.
At most, I would call you Father, Priest Robert, but you ain't my daddy.
I said Dad, not Daddy. Don't be weird.
Don't make this weird.
Don't make it weird.
Episode title of the episode, right? You ate my daddy.
You ate my dad. You might be a father, but you ain't my daddy.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I was just gonna look for some spot like there. You said while we were walking here, there was a significant number of buildings that looked to be, as Zoolander put it, derelict.
Yeah, they're derelict,
so,
but are they derelict enough to stay in, or are they already infested with other people who thought, "Hey, this is derelict"? You know what I mean?
Derelict my balls. Anyways,
Fucking Hansel.
so hot right now. Uh,
I invented the piano necktie. What the fuck have you done?
I mean,
yeah, Jesus.
the guts and garters is just down
Gasoline
the way.
fight.
Ooh.
That is true. The guts and garters is
Right.
just down the way.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
It's just a
Yep.
a block over.
Are we bar hopping?
Well, it's
Well, we're looking for accommodations and more
the
information.
flagon and
I
dragon is where you drink. The guts and garters is where you sleeps.
Hmm.
think. Where do you eat the feathered
Well,
rat?
the feathered rat's actually a pet store. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Guys, I want a rat with feathers.
They're called pigeons.
Or seagulls.
I feel like it would complete my ensemble.
Oh fuck.
Yes, a rat would totally complete your ensemble.
Yep.
Like a colorfully feathered rat on my shoulder.
I want you to
It would
have
go
a,
perfectly with my tassels.
yep. I want you to have a parrot that constantly detracts from your stealth.
Yes, because she needs something that will detract from herself.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
Well,
I mean, there is the worm's gullet. You could eat there.
Hmm.
Right? But you guys aren't taking me seriously. Rats are super trainable. We could like train it to pick locks and shit.
Right?
or where?
If we roll high enough. Do you really want a feathered rat?
Kind of.
But I don't think it's the kind of feathered rat you're thinking of is the problem.
Can we go to the pet store and can I see if it's the kind of feathered rat I'm thinking of?
I'm down.
I mean, it's late at night now.
Yes.
I say we go hop a
picture
squad
windows.
somewhere, have a little rest since you got your ass kicked by a fucking barge keeper.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you could stay at the guts and garter.
that's where I say we head.
Okay.
The old man's bones are sore. I can feel a
And
storm
then
coming.
in the morning,
should
you could
have a
take
nap.
the few steps to go to the feathered rat.
There we go.
Exactly.
Get some breakfast.
See here, I was about to be like, in the morning, the storm that was coming was everybody's cycle aligned.
Could you
Well, then the only
imagine
person who
that?
suffers is me.
Unending
Right.
suffering.
This is why I only have 3 daughters now instead of 4.
Right? You guys go to the guts and garters?
Let's head to the guts and.
I'm sorry, is it guts and garden or guts and garters? Because I feel like those are two very different
Guts and
establishments.
garters.
Garters. It's exactly the one that you think it is.
Guts and garters.
Guys, I'm not that kind of performer.
Yet.
Or you might be. See how well I roll.
Right?
Hex and Vex are going to put on a show.
Yeah.
Sister act. We're gonna sister act this
Sister
bitch.
act this bitch.
Boom.
Yeah, you guys walk into the guts and garters. It's run down structure, and you can see the windows are so shrouded in grime that you could barely even see through them. You can see that there's some possibly a faded glow inside from the outside. But yeah. You guys go in?
Ding ding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, your turn there, Hex. Let's see if you can get us some accommodations.
All right. You walk inside. You see a tiefling standing, standing, resting, leaning against the check-in counter or whatever it is, desk. Just kind of lost in thought. He looks up as you walk in, a little bit of surprise, straightens his, tunic out, runs his hand through his hair, and he's like, "Oh, well, welcome to the Guts and Garters. How may I help you?"
This is where you come in, Hex.
Steal Corey's coin purse, Hex. Get us accommodations, all right, at 3 times the cost.
I assume I'm Hex still.
Yeah, we haven't been changing names. That's
Yeah, I don't think we've done that.
I was looking to see how much gold I had. So I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper. Where the hell is my? There it is. And I'm just gonna say, 2 rooms, please.
2 rooms. Yes, excellent. Opens up a ledger, flips through the pages. Yes. I have 2 available. They will be 5 gold each, please.
Ooh.
I would like to examine the rooms. I have very sensitive skin, you see.
Sir, you're a goblin. Or ma'am. Or you. You're a goblin.
I feel like we already mentioned that Ranrat was a very fancy looking goblin though. Like she doesn't have the nicks out of her ears or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
she is clean cut.
Sir, I'll have you watch your tongue around my daughter.
I'm also gonna run my finger across the desk and then stick it in my mouth and be like, I've been in dirtier.
I love it.
I
I
might
love
make
it.
you make a Constitution
And
saving throw, but
And
Yeah.
Corey's still humming the song under
Yeah.
her breath.
I think you should have the dust make a Constitution saving throw.
Exactly.
Miss
Yeah, Ranarat's also going to reach over and grab the innkeeper's hand and pull it over to her face and just no more than 4 gold a room.
I'm so sorry, my dear, but it's 5 gold a room. I mean, you could take your chances on the streets at night. Personally, I wouldn't. You do like your blood inside you as opposed to outside you, right?
I do, but I have also heard that there was a rash of arson and fires going around the city. It would be a shame if mayhap that was to happen. And then I'm going to just kind of look at my hand and kind of snap my finger and have my thumb catch fire and then be like,
Roll me an intimidation check.
Oh, I love it. Yes. I just wanted to burn this
that is
place
an
down now.
18 plus
Yes.
intimidation. I have a +3, so that's a 21 for
Alright.
intimidation.
What do I
Corey's gonna start snapping her fingers,
check?
seeing if she can get that thumb to go. We're like,
Ooh, I just want Chitari to be if there's some hay or something like that, just push it onto the ground or something.
Hey.
All right, so intimidate. You can choose another's behavior as a substitute. Intimidate check is posed by the target's modified level check, 1d20 plus character level or hit dice. Target's wisdom bonus, if any. Okay. What'd you roll?
21.
da 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 da. Yes, Landy.
Let me see here. I just want to find out what a. I'll roll the check. I'll do this properly, right. I'll do this properly. Bling. I just want to see what any bonuses this person may or may not have in the event of being a
Well,
fucking 5 gold a room. What does this place think it is? Vancouver? Fuck.
I would also like to randomly light and snuff out candles around the room, just randomly.
He swallows. He looks nervously. He glances around. Best I can do is 4 gold a night per room. I have to live. I mean, this is not a cheap place.
You generous soul. Thank you for taking such hospitality and generosity so serious and to pour your affection on. Here's my gold. I'd like my room.
Do you hand him 8 gold?
I hand him 4.
So we're all just smashing
He
into
hands you
one.
one key.
Perfect. I'm little.
Yeah,
Dad calls
4.
bed.
I will also pay 4 gold to get another bedroom. I'll also mention, fun fact, I recently took on a new spell. It was pyrotechnics. How fun is that? Here you go.
Okay. 4
You see
gold.
their jubilee.
You get a key.
Yeah, I guess
one.
Priest Bob and is it Vix? Vex, sorry. We'll take a room and me and Corey will take the other.
That's Vex. That's Hex.
Hex.
I'm not going to pay attention to these
Delicious.
either. That being said, all right, you guys threaten the innkeeper, the only inn in town.
Threaten or just suggest?
Yeah, no, it's a threat. It's not. This isn't. There's no. You're in Skullport. There's no gray area,
No
right?
shopping
Like no,
around.
but I mean,
Yeah.
like there's no.
It was in
Sounds like there's a
cloud.
lot of
yeah,
gray
it's all
areas.
gray areas. But when
Done.
certain actions are done, there's no like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This is I'm burning the place down unless you give it to me for 4 gold. Is really the.
I have the perfect act of goodwill.
That was accurate though.
I am going to drop a handful of spider eyes on the counter.
Oh.
At least 8.
Is this a secondary threat of some sort? Like,
No, I'm just gonna be like, here you go.
He
It's okay.
looks at you in absolute disgust.
Charlie,
and
why did I
just
drop you on your head so
a
frequently?
look of shock and
Naturally. Butterfingers.
he takes the book and he flips it like he scrapes him off. Like, good God, what is wrong with you?
I told you I dropped her a few
They're
times.
good
as
for
a
your
child.
skin. Do you know how expensive those are?
God almighty.
May not want to follow her skincare regimen.
What is wrong with you?
I
Do you
told
see
you.
this ivory, luminous
Just-
skin? Do you think this
just
just
go.
happens normally?
Just go to your rooms. God almighty. You fucking adventurers. You're all the same. And
I love it. I love it.
put yourselves down for a long rest, and we'll end it there, and we'll find out what happens day 2 in fucking Skullport.
Yay!
Because obviously I need to go through and start to figure out how many fucking thugs, thieves, fucking strong arm men are in here, because I mean it's coming to a point
Apparently
where
we're
you're gonna
fighting
have
them
to
all.
fight them all.
You know what I'm super excited about? Is it going to be fighting or fucking? Because Chitari is very current.
It's going to be
charismatic.
fighting.
Ooh. It's gonna be
We'll
a
see.
fight.
You say that, but again, we're in the guts and garters, so
I mean,
one way or the other.
remember
Also,
Remember Betty?
I seduced us out of an entire.
true.
You
fucking
did, but you're
argument,
also in
like-
Skullport. Again, a hive of scum and villainy.
No, you,
Chase is trying to
You-
channel
you'll never
her
find.
inner
I'm not
provocateur.
going to say they're not going to fuck you, but chances are it's after they fight. Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's win-win then.
Yeah.
Greasy.
Remember
I
every.
will start
Sorry, go ahead, Jess.
adding to my quote sheet. No, it's okay. I have a sheet for quotes for insults. I can start adding to my seduction. It's fine.
I love it.
You have. I'm not sure.
Because we cannot forget those shoulders, though.
Oh, we can. Already, you guys have a good night, a grand night, a fantastical night, and
Fantastical.
you survived.
Thanks for the save there, Matt.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Well done.
Yeah, you guys
was
saved
great.
2 gold.
You bet.
Two.
In
Boom.
the ire of the only innkeeper in the city. Yeah. That's how we roll.
Penny saved is a penny earned.
Those
Look
2
after
gold
the
might be
pennies,
the only
dollars will look
things.
after themselves.
Get us out of this place.
Yeah, those 2 gold might be the only things that get us out of this place when we get back to the top of the well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's ways to get out other ways. There are ways to leave Skullport in a hurry.
It's true.
Burning it down.
Apparently not Dimension Door.
It might work now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
Call
it's
it a
an
hunch.
us thing. I don't think it's an everybody thing. Or it might just be like an area thing. Maybe it's just a labyrinth.
Alrighty,
All right.
you guys.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, that was great.
Apparently we're
Our
Thanks for the catchy
Morley,
tune
you're going to a funeral this weekend.
Next weekend. This weekend, I'm going down to visit Matt, and we're gonna do it up Comic-Con
Oh,
style.
that's right. You guys are gonna have the Comic-Con. All right, you guys enjoy that Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
All right, are
Speaking
you-
of which,
Are you back Monday then?
oh yeah.